The battle for Chhattisgarh promises to be an exciting one, this time around with a new entrant in what has essentially been a two-horse race. The state that suffers from Maoist insurgency will go to polls in two phases starting November 12th and will be a daunting challenge for three-term Chief Minister Raman Singh. Let's begin by looking at how the assembly stacks up. Well, 90 seats is what makes up the Chhattisgarh assembly, and Raman Singh's party, the BJP, led by him, won 49 out of these 90 seats in the last elections in 2013. The Congress was left with 39 seats and the BSP had just one seat, but could be an important player this time around. Let's quickly take a look at the vote shares and how they stack up between the two parties. Remember, this is a two-horse race traditionally, the Congress and the BJP. So while the BJP had 40% of the vote share in 2008, they had 34% in 2013, which was interesting because most other states which went along to polls with Chhattisgarh, that is MP and Rajasthan, saw the BJP's vote share go up. But in the case of Chhattisgarh, it went down to 34%. So did the Congress's vote share go down to 37% and the BSP's as well. Let's now take a look at how the opinion polls are looking at this contest this time around. And that is an interesting one because this one is too close to call. While C voter sees the Congress winning Chhattisgarh with 47 seats and the BJP at 40. Most of the other polls, including War Room Strategy and News Nations, put the BJP in the top spot, but the difference is quite close. If you look at the average of the polls we've selected, BJP is on top of 45, the Congress not too far behind at 38, and the others figure of 7 is what then becomes important. Now, who is in this others? We were talking about the BSP and the BSP chief Mayawati a little while back, and she could become a key player, although she had just a 4% vote share in 2013. In fact, she lost her vote share from 2008. But this time around, Mayawati has decided to join hands with former Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh, Ajit Jogi. And here is where the picture could change. Now, let's talk a bit about the key faces in this election and come to Ajit Jogi, because it all depends on him. Now, he was the first Chief Minister of the newly formed state of Chhattisgarh. He's been a Congress veteran and split from the party in 2016 after he was suspended. He still remains the most well-known leader in the state after Chief Minister Raman Singh. While the Congress, on the other hand, who is supposed to be the big contender, does not really have a big known face. So Ajit Jogi is an unknown entity. Ajit Jogi plus BSP is an unknown entity, and they are expected largely to cut into the Congress vote. The other big face, of course, is three-time Chief Minister Raman Singh. He's been Chief Minister of the state since 2003, and he will face off with late Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee's niece Karuna Shukla, who has joined the Congress party in the Rajnandgaon seat. In fact, there were reports that Ajit Jogi would fight from this seat too, and his decision not to is being cited by the Congress as proof that he is functioning as BJP's B team. Now, while Raman Singh has been known as a strong CM with a focus on development in the state, he would naturally face some anti-incumbency after a 15-year term, though it's still unclear what role Ajit Jogi would play in a largely Congress versus BJP fight, which is why it's important to look at some of the key issues in the state. Well, as we mentioned, this is a state which faces Maoist insurgency, largely in the Bastar region, which has 12 seats going to polls. Most of this will go to polls in the first phase in 12th November. And parties will be promising voters that they will tackle this problem. Raman Singh has claimed that he has done a lot to tackle the problem, but the fact remains that 15 years of his term later, the Maoist insurgency remains a big issue in this state. Another, of course, a big key issue is upliftment of tribals. Now, between reserved scheduled caste and scheduled tribe states in Chhattisgarh, there are 39 seats out of 90. So this is again a crucial aspect of these elections, with both the parties vying for these crucial votes. Some of the other issues, of course, you find commonality between Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, and a lot of the country, honestly, which is unemployment. Again, the current unemployment rate as per CMRE is at 22%, something which could hurt any sitting chief minister. Agrarian distress is another issue which we have seen countrywide, and farmer distress is something that Chief Minister Raman Singh will face up as well. Again, the interesting part about Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh is strong local chief ministers from the BJP. Raman Singh is definitely up there as a strong regional satrap and BJP leader, but he's been running the state for 15 years. Can the Congress take advantage of a natural anti-incumbency which would flow? And will Ajit Jogi and Mayawati in combination clear the pitch? That is why perhaps Chhattisgarh, out of the three Hindi heartland states, is becoming the most difficult to predict.